So I filmed this entire video and then realized that my mic was not plugged in. So yeah, hi, I'm Panda Bennett and today is apparently my first day on YouTube. So I'm really excited to show you this deck. I am over the moon for this deck, honestly. Of course, I absolutely love all my decks, but I think this level of emotion I haven't had since like the Living Tarot, which is my absolute soul deck. If you guys remember, of course, it's right here. But yeah, the Living Tarot. So I don't think I've had this level of emotion, excitement, love. This is the Garnet Witch's Tarot by the Garnet Witch herself, who I'm just like fangirling over, and we are actually going to get to be able to interview. But yeah, so when I saw this deck, it's so beautiful that I immediately was just like, yeah, that deck is definitely for me. But when it showed up and I held this deck in my hand, there was an instant, immediate, palpable connection that was so powerful, and I don't even have enough words for it. But this deck is beautiful, and for me personally, this deck brings together my love of tarot, witchcraft, and nature, and so it's just an absolute flawless combination. So beautiful. It's a 78 card deck of hand illustrated cards, and it's just wonderful. So we were just talking about like love and light decks and how I'm not really a love and light person, but we didn't really have like a tagline or what the opposite of if you're not love and light, you're what. So I've been asking everyone, and a couple of really good things came up. So I'm not really a love and light person. I'm more of a dark and divine. I really like that one. Someone also said, oh, I'm not a love and light person. I'm more of a spirit and shadow person, or shadow and spirit. And I really like that. So to me, this deck is dark and divine, or spirit and shadow, not like in its readings, like dark readings, but just like more like an aesthetic, like a little bit edgier, but just absolutely gorgeous. So they are a little bit larger than traditional tarot size. These are the card backs. They have these amazing reversible card backs that have like mushrooms and crystals, and then they have like the tree, or like the bark, the wood grains with the knots in it. And they're just absolutely gorgeous. It's not gilded, but I don't mind that. The card quality is wonderful. It feels amazing, shuffles amazing. They're just a little bit bigger, so they're not hard to handle, but they have like a really nice presence on the table. They look good, they feel good. The deck comes with just this little white, not really a book, it's just a little white fold out that has a couple words for each card. So it has 2 words for the upright and then 2 words for the reversal. So for the Fool, it says foolishness or new beginnings, reversals, recklessness, or being naive. And then it has that for all the cards. And then it gives a past, present, and future, just a little bit about the 3 card spread on the back here. So the Garnet Witch, so she drew all of these cards, and it is said that these are her interpretations after being like 15 plus years of reading tarot, of the Rider-Waite-Smith cards. There is some nudity, but it's in this deck, which I always let you guys know that, but to me, it's really well done. It's artistic. This deck is a little bit edgier. It's definitely not like a love and light kittens kind of deck, but I absolutely love it. This deck is 110% me, and I will show you what I mean. So first of all, the mushrooms and the nature on the card backs, but like, here's the 7 of Cups, and I love that they're just so earthy and grounded. So the Page of Cups, look how gorgeous she is. I absolutely love it. I just grabbed a couple cards. I was trying to pick out a few of my favorites to show you guys, and then I realized that I pretty much had the whole deck like laid out. Like always, we'll flip the camera around and go through this, but I just had to like fawn over these a little bit. Like, look at this Pentacles. They're gorgeous. This deck is really just witchy and magical. The drawings are so beautiful. You can see all the pencil work. So what this reminds me of with just like the drawings and the feelings is my El Goliath. Like being able to see the pencil strokes and just the time and energy that went into each card. I love this. So you can see like the universe spilling out. And this Tower card, you guys, I just to die for. Like creepy trees. Creepy trees are my jam. I love this. I don't normally like the Temperance card, but I love this card. The Death card. I really like this. Justice. Again, I'm going to try not to walk through the whole deck before the flip through, but I just had to, the Wheel of Fortune. I absolutely love the Owl and the High Priestess. Like in Witchcraft, the Owl is like inner knowing, intuition, seeing, like that sight, that third eye. And then this Magician, look how powerful she is. Like she just feels like she can manifest anything, in complete control of her reality, of the world around her. I love it. Okay, and then this, you guys, I'm going to try not to squeal. So this is my, like, probably my favorite card of all time. I've never seen a better Lovers card. So this is the Lovers card, you guys. It's the Witch in the Moon. Oh my gosh, I love it. This is just like she's kissing the moon. I always joke about that. Like, oh, raise your hand if you're a slut for the moon. Or like, oh, I'm in a relationship with the moon. It's complicated. I think I even just posted that this week on like social media somewhere. But yeah, you guys, the Lovers is the Witch in the Moon. And the rest of this deck is just absolutely perfect. So yeah, this is the Garnet Witch's Tarot, which is absolutely gorgeous. Based off the Rider-Waite-Smith hand-drawn illustrations. It's just so perfect. Definitely dark and divine. I feel like every witchy card reader needs this deck, but yeah, so let's flip the camera around. We will go through this and definitely check back for the interview with the Garnet Witch because there's just so much in this imagery. That's the only thing that I would say is because everything is so beautiful and there's so much symbology in it that I just wish that there was more in the guidebook. I just cannot wait to pick her brain about all of the stuff that's in this deck. So yeah, the Garnet Witch's Tarot, I'm absolutely in love. So let's flip the camera around and we'll go through this.